Hey guys, multiplying and dividing rational numbers. I'm going to show you, walk you through this, but I want you to know you can flat out use the Desmos calculator to do this. If you put this directly the way it is in the calculator, it's going to do all the steps for you and you're going to be golden. You're going to get the right answer. If you want to see it done, that way if you ever have to show your work at a later date, I'm going to show you that too. So there's 10 of these as usual. I'm going to do 5. I'm going to kind of pop around and do a couple different ones. Let's just start with the first one. It's always a good place to start with number 1. My signs are not alike. If my signs are not alike, I know it's going to be a negative. So right away, anything over here that's not a negative is already a dumb choice. 3 times 1 is 3. So it's going to be 3 point, and 3 times that 3 is 9, so it's going to be a negative 3.9. So let's see if I can find that. There's a positive. Oh, right here it is. I couldn't find it. So I'm going to drag it up, I hope. And there we go. There was one time earlier this year we had one of these and there was one answer that wasn't on there. I was afraid we'd done it twice. But anyway, okay. So let's look at the second one. Okay, I'm multiplying fractions. I've got a negative and I've got a positive. I know my answer is going to be a negative. All I have to do when I'm multiplying fractions is just multiply straight across. 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 5 is 15, so I'm going to have a negative 2 over 15. See if I can find that. Oh, right there it is. All right, so I've done a couple of multiplication ones. Let's do a couple of the division ones. Let's do this one. All right. I've got 0.8 divided by 0.04, and I've got a positive and I've got a negative. I know my answer is going to be a negative. So any positive answers over there are automatically dumb choices. How many times will 4 go into 8? If you've got $8, how many of your friends can you hand $4 to? 2. And I've got a positive and I've got a negative, so I need to find a negative 2. And right there it is. All right, I want to do a division with fractions. Now, Ms. Huff, can I write on the board too?
Yes, you can.
All right, I didn't know if I could or not. So look, let's look at this one. I've got a negative and I've got a positive. I know my answer is going to be a negative. I'm just going to put a negative there. What happens when you're dividing fractions is the first one stays the same, so I'm going to have negative 1/4. I'm going to take the second one and flip it. Just flip it. So instead of 5 over 6, it's 6 over 5. And when I do that, I change the division to a multiplication. So now, that's really similar to ones we've done over here. 1 times 6 is 6. 4 times 5 is 20. And I got negative, so I should have a negative 6 over 20, and I don't know if that's up there or not. It may have reduced itself down. All right, so I should have a negative 6 over 20. 6 and 20 are both divisible by 2. 2 will go into 6 3 times. It'll go into 20 10 times. So let's see if I've got a negative 3 over 10. And I do. It's right there. I'm going to take it, and I'm going to drag it right over top. I realize for most of you, the concept of reducing it down and all that, it's going to be difficult. Again, I said, you can put in the Desmos calculator on the Chromebook. It's going to do it for you, and that's okay. I mean, even if we have K-Prep this year, which, who knows, it's 2020. Nothing makes sense this year. Half the tests, you get to use a calculator. The other half, you don't. Let's learn it one way solid, and then we'll learn it the other way a little bit better later. Ms. Huff, I've done 4. Pick one more for me that you'd like me to show the kids.
I would like for you to do this dividing right here.
All right, same concept. I got a negative and I got a positive. My answer is going to be a negative. So I'm over here. That could be it, that could be it, and so on. But anyway, I'm going to flip. I'm going to do the reciprocal. I'm going to flip the second one. So I'm going to write this up here. It's going to be negative 1/4. I'm going to flip the second. It says 7/8. It's going to be 8/7. And when I do that, it changes the division to multiplication. So 1 times 8 is 8. 4 times 7 is 28. And that will reduce. Let's see. The biggest number that will go into both of them is 4. 4 will go into 8 2 times. 4 will go into 28 7 times. So do I have a negative 2/7? I do. And this is the one, no, which one were we doing? We were doing the one at the bottom? Yeah. So, there we go. All right. I don't know if you pay any attention, but I tried to do some of the harder ones with you. I always try to do some of the harder ones with you. Use the calculator. If you don't know how to use the calculator, contact Miss Huff, contact me. We'll help you, I promise, okay? Have a great day.